Good evening all, hope we are all doing well. Welcome back to Affinity Racing. Feels like it's been a little while since I last did a stream, even though I last did a stream literally like 3 days ago. But when I got so used to streaming every single day, day after day after day after day, then going 2 or 3 days, I still raced on Gran Turismo, I just literally didn't stream, but it feels like this has been a little while, so hope we're all doing well. Welcome. I'm still not back to feeling 100%, but definitely enough to be able to do a stream. Now, Daily Race C, we are jumping straight in, and we are in, as some people may recognise, this car. It is indeed the car that, after Top Gear went a little bit naff, we will say that much. After Top Gear went a little bit naff, they stopped doing the reasonably priced car, and they started doing the reasonably fast car. And that car was the Toyota GT86. Now in America it's called the GR86, so I did get a bit confused, but it is the same car. And I also didn't realise it's actually underneath a Subaru BRZ when I was doing a little bit of research. But anyways, we're going to look forward to this one. 7 laps around Autopolis, and indeed a bit of a challenge. Now, I had a fairly okay quality time, a 205.7 or a 0.8, something like that. It was a high 205. Still quite a bit in the way of improvement, but in terms of this race, hopefully we can have a good one. Oh, still managing to outbrake more than I thought I would there. Right, hopefully as well, sound and video all looking good. Do let me know if not, and if anything needs changed. I will say hello to everyone properly in just a second. We go straight into this race. As everybody correctly commented, I did start the stream just a couple of minutes too late, so left me with not much time. Oh, we've been hit. Struggling to catch up to these guys up front. Sound and video is good, says Hazard. How are we doing, buddy? John as well. Bama, how are we doing? Have I missed anybody else? Funniest Cowboy, how are we doing, buddy? I hope we're all good. Hope everyone's doing well. Oh, we got hit. We got hit. No. He's going to let us back past there. Fair play, buddy. Fair play. Can't argue with that one. Can never argue if they give the position back. Right, I am losing time to these guys quite a bit though. Woof! What, is that 5:30 AM for you now, Cowboy, you're saying? Or you're saying you're starting work at 5 tomorrow? You got to work 5:30 AM. Ugh, that's no good. Ah! God, I'm struggling for pace. Ugh. This guy's gonna have me. He's gonna give me a nudge. Nope. After all that there, I thought he was gonna work with us. And then, turns out he absolutely was not. He's gone a bit too far though. Right, I need to give that position back because that was absolutely atrocious behaviour by me there. I know when I'm in the wrong. I was most definitely in the wrong there. Sound more better, yeah. A little bit, still not 100%, but I would say like 80% of the way there. I just have a little bit of a cough, but it's going for sure. Oh no, don't make the same mistake again. I had a fairly quick lap time for quali. What's going on? Time now in Finland, 9:37. So what are you? 2 hours? 2 hours ahead. Running wide, not being very quick at all around here. Wasn't expecting that from the Spaniard. Good move by him. I will give him a bit more space this time. Now that I know he's there. Someone's put it into the wall. Which now means the position that we once had, P4, is actually right in front of us again. I tell you what, I know I didn't stream it, but did anybody do the Nations Cup at Interlagos in the Super Formulas or not? Did anyone do that race? I did 2 entries, and honestly, two of the best races I've ever done, and I did record them, and I will be doing videos on them. Absolutely phenomenal races. The first one I did normal, like this. The second one I did in VR, and honestly, in VR, I was sick and ill by the end of it. But what an amazing race and combo. And one of my videos is going to be, here's why we need more Formula racing on Gran Turismo. How did you get on, Hazard, and what did you think? Right, we might have P5, yeah. Yeah, love Interlagos. Shame that you got spun out there. Dirty drivers I saw in the saying there as well. Which is, oh! He spun out, but that was by himself, that. I did do the very first entry, but I did rage quit that one, and that was dirty drivers sort of ruining the race a little bit. Didn't like that one. Jonathan, how we doing? I hope we're all well, buddy. Excuse me. Done one in VR, ended up with motion sickness. Well, I nearly did as well. I did it in VR. I did nearly end up very ill by the end of it, but I kind of was like, deep breath, and then I was sort of alright, luckily. But I've done a few little ventures in the Super Formula cars in VR, just on the World Circuits part, not online or anything like that, or any proper races, but it's enough to make me feel really, really ill. But oh my god, honestly. I remember first putting the VR headset on, and I did Spa. I did Group 3 car at Spa. I was ill immediately. Turn 1, La Source hairpin. I was like, I never realised this dropped so much. It like comes up and almost feels like it banks round. And I was like, ugh, oh, I just felt so uneasy. There we go. Oh, it was Couscous up top. I keep saying Couscous Racing or Couscous. I don't know if that is actually how I'm pronouncing that right. I think he's Russian, isn't he? So it's probably something a little bit different to that. Oh, I didn't realise, Hazard, you said you won your first race. That's amazing. Love that. But the second race was no good. Oh, rightio. So, Bosch, and Bosch. Right, P5 for that one. Not fantastic. We started P3 as well, so we should have had the podium there, really. But just need to get a little bit quicker in the race. I think Couscous might have been starting from the back or a little bit further behind or something there. Not sure. Good fun race, that. Really, really good fun. Now, it's not a car that we're kind of used to seeing on here for the for a daily race C, but it is very, very much good fun. So if you haven't been on it yet, I do recommend it. And then Daily Race B as well is also a good one. We got Group 4s over at Road Atlanta, which I imagine... Okay, wasn't expecting the Mazda 3. I was going to say I think the McLaren will be pretty strong around there, which it does look like it is, of course. Right, but for us now, we're going to be giving this one a go. We jump straight back in the reasonably fast car. And we'll try and improve on this time. I was improving by sort of 3 or 4 tenths each lap, because my first lap was like a 2:08 or something like that, so maybe we can improve a fair bit more still. Actually, it was a 2:05.3. I said a high 2:05. I thought it was a 0.8, but clearly I cannot read, and it was a 0.3. So let's see if we can get down to the 2:04s firstly. Get your guesses in. What will our lap time be? We should have enough time for 5 laps here. So get your guesses in for what our fastest lap of this quali session will be. Any new faces around here? Woohoo! The game that we play. If you guess correctly all 3 decimal places in the qualifying time, then you win yourself a free t-shirt from the merch store. Maybe just try and let that roll in a little bit more there. Didn't need to drop off as much speed as I thought. Right, yeah. Whoa, big one. Get your guesses in. I'm hoping that we can get down to the 2:04s. Should be able to, realistically. Need to come a bit wider initially there. 2:05, what's that say? 2:97, I think that says. I need to try and work out an exact sort of braking zone there, really. Hit the like, absolutely, and subscribe, absolutely. Oh, John's already in as well. 204 treble. That's say treble six. I think it does. Ah, no, didn't change gear. Come on. Probably don't realise how much I can keep my foot down in this car. There's not a huge amount of torque at the bottom of the gears, so. And you drive this lap, you get so used to driving this lap being worried about wrong footing and overcooking it on a corner in the Group 3s and even the Group 4s out of the corners. You've not really got the worry in this unless your hands are like 180 to the left or right. Just try and get your foot down a bit more. Go, go, go. Try and brake a little bit later here, but if you carry too much speed in, it just unsettles the car under braking. It's kind of enough actually to just drift your way in. Ah, lost a lot of time there. Went up to 4th too early. Lost a second. Still our fastest lap so far though. Lost a 10th, sorry, not a second. Oh, I thought it was quicker there. Right, another 2 laps. Get your guesses in. I want to try and push as much as I can. Gain as much time as I can. Sorry guys, I am going to take this call. Sorry, do bear with, because we had a bit of family emergency today. Let me just take this call, apologies. Right, that was good timing. Very, very sorry about that, guys. I did have to take that, though. That's what happens when your brother turns out to be being a bit of an idiot and doing idiot things. Right. Go! It was a good launch initially. I don't think it's a good launch anymore. I'm going to attempt to look around the outside. Oh! I'm getting pushed. It's all happening behind me. Someone's there. How we didn't make contact there. I don't think he had any intentions of really braking where he needed to there. Just more or less hoping that he could get the car stopped. That's a good run there. That's not too bad. We're catching. Brake just before the 50-meter board. Desperate to try and keep my foot down there. Go, 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 go. Foot down early, that's what we want. Good exit. Go! Oh, a little bit of contact between them, but they're all good. Still 2 seconds. The gap to the lead. This is a mega battle so far. Alright, try and have another good run through here. We kinda do. Oh! P1 and 2's had an incident. Cuz no! We're gonna fly past him here, hopefully. Right, we want that podium. There's certain moments where these cars are pretty difficult to control. It's just sort of moments that catch you by surprise almost a little bit. Right, we want P3. Can we get it? Cuscus behind us. Might have this guy on exit. Oh, I thought about switching to the other side, but I have to try around the outside. Oh, we both almost did the same thing. We're going to sneak through. That's just enough there. Look at the cars behind us now, though. I didn't really have any intention of trying to go all the way to the inside because I sort of knew there that it mightn't have ended well. You've really got to try and hustle these cars around. Left the door open there a little bit. We look to get just a slight advantage in the slipstream. Can still have this podium, I think. He's just breaking away now. Make sure we give him the space. Go, 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 go. Nice big gap now, which is good. Whew, nearly 2.3 on the Galaxy Cookie Crumble. I'll be honest, mate, I've still got some of that off Christmas, and I don't think it will ever get eaten. Now, one that I would love to see, I'm trying to think if they have already done this, but if Galaxy made something a bit like an aero, like a bubbly, I don't know if they have actually already done that, but that's the one I'm waiting for. That's what we need next. Right, we've got 2 laps left, and I would love to get on the podium, but I just don't quite think it's going to happen. P2 there with the fastest lap. P3 right on him as well. I think I already apologised in advance for some coughing that was still guaranteed to happen throughout the stream, but in case you missed it, I apologise. Still not 100% back to normal just yet. We're like 80% of the way there. You put daughter to bed, no worries at all, Hazard. If you need her to get to sleep, just put this stream on. I'm sure that'll get her to sleep pretty quick. Get anybody to sleep pretty quick, I would say. Just can't seem to close at all to the guys in P2 and 3, or that final podium spot. That was too close, that. .1 to P3. Can we have him? Tried that once and it did the opposite. Ha! Depends which stream it was, I guess. Sometimes we have good streams, sometimes we have pretty boring ones. But every now and again, when we have a good one, it always feels like it's worth the wait. I do feel like this will be a good one. I just need at least one podium result, I would say. Well, just under a second off the podium in the end. And that was our best lap as well, that last lap. Right, straight off the bat with a couple of good results. I did try and put some time into qualifying before this stream, which maybe is the way to go. Instead of starting from the back all the time. Difficult track to overtake this, so starting from the back regardless would be a little bit tricky. Straight back in. We'll try and get a little bit more quali done, or a bit of an improvement on our quali. See if we can get down to the 204s. It's what we need. 2.5 tenths. Can we do it? We'll have enough time here for 5 laps. It is, mate. It is, John. Genuinely is a decent combo. 100%. Surprisingly decent, I would say. Except for my driving just then. Ah, you can't actually change brake balance in this. Of course not. This one definitely is a case of having to absolutely kind of like rag everything out of the car that you possibly can. Giving it the Fernando Alonso hustle through qualifying. Yeah, it doesn't quite work dropping it down to first like that. Evil first corner, yeah, it's a tricky one, isn't it? It is a tricky one. Oh, that's sketchy. I maybe need to be not dropping it down so much into the corners in terms of gears and just braking. Yeah. Slowing down, just braking, and then dropping the gear a little bit later as and when I actually need. Right, this will be a pretty awful lap. There we go. So to beat that, we need 3.7 seconds quicker, which should hopefully be fairly easily done. There we go, 7 tenths up already. Right, 1.2. Don't run wide. Yeah, that's nice. Right, this is the tricky one here. Dropping it down to second's not too bad. It's if you drop it down to first while trying to slow down, that just ain't happening. That. Right, 2.1 up on our time. Braking just a bit earlier here. Try and really just push the car around. Drop that down to third. Trying to stay off the brakes. Just let the car slow down itself. .5, 3.6, 3.7. We are now ahead of our time. 3.8. Right, this will be an improvement. Will it? Will it not? 5.1. There we go. Drop gear on turn in. Slow down first. Yeah. It feels like such an unnatural thing to do because you can kind of get away with it in the Group 2s, in the Group 3s, but you can very much get away with it in the Group 2s. Right, I'm desperate to get down into the the 204s. Guesses on, or guesses in. What will our lap times be? Don't lose it there, no! Oh, that's nicely done. We're a 10th up here. This, as it stands, would be enough. No! Oh, I had the time and then some there. Threw it all away. Start again. Just running a little bit further out wide. Even if it's a 204 treble 9, I'm going to be happy with that. Oh, up again. a tenth and a bit there. And then losing it. I can't actually see one of the words on your comment there, James. Let me have a look at that in 2 seconds, mate. I hope we're all well, buddy, though. Right, we need a tenth. Come on. We need a tenth and 7 thousandths to be precise. Not too much to ask for, I wouldn't have thought. Right, let's gain this 10th again. Come on. Last chance. Oh, I thought that was going to be enough. We were just up by over that 10th there. We've got 46 thousandths to find. Close, not quite close enough. Now I've just seen your comment, James. It's a reasonably priced car. Was 051 your guess, John? Is that why I needed that? Or was that the improvement I needed? No one in their right mind would buy. Funny enough, I ended up watching, because then I was like, was this actually the reasonably priced car? This is the length that I went to when I was like, I want to say it right, we're doing the Top Gear reasonably fast car. Not reasonably priced car, reasonably fast car. And I was like, was this the right one? Because theirs was the GT86, but this is GR86. And then I went on the brand central on here, and I was like, but there's no GT. Then I searched GT86 versus GR86, and then there was like, someone had genuinely put on a comparison going, there's my thoughts on the GR versus the GT. And I was like, oh, so they must be different cars then. And then deep diving into YouTube through the rabbit hole that I didn't need to go down, turns out they're actually just the same car. Except in over here, it's called the GT. Everywhere else, it's called the GR. There we go. Exactly, John. The same car. Right, I'm going to see if I manage to record and stream this one. I changed the recording settings yesterday to try and do better quality, so it may not work to be able to do both at the same time. As soon as there's any issues on the stream, just comment something in big capital letters. I almost jumped the start there. So if the stream starts breaking, just let me know and we'll stop recording. For the low price of 33k, yeah, I'll give it a miss, thanks. Sorry, buddy. Twitch, sorry. No, I got hit again. Right, now we're racing from the back. Not what we wanted. That was a big concertina, that one. I did make the initial contact. Absolutely was my fault. But then, after that, there was nothing much I could do. I think I'm just going to end up stuck at the back of this pack. I've got some damage which seems to be slowing me down on the straights. Just that slight last bit of top end. Cat-like reactions, keeping me straight there and not binning it. Admittedly, it would have been easier to just not drive like an idiot. That would have helped, probably more so. Struggling to turn a little bit as well. After all that time on the grass. I've got to be able to catch the back of this pack. They're slowing each other down so much when you're driving around here racing. Right, 6/10 gained to the guy in front. Which is actually Twitch or Bias, who I just killed earlier. Right, 2.2. My challenge at the minute is just to catch up to the back of them, which is proving harder than it should be. Your race was like this yesterday. Oh, what, for British Heart Foundation? I tell you what I couldn't believe on that was Adam's pace. Absolutely, like, just insane. Really, actually quite just frustrating to see that. I didn't get as much practicing as I would have liked, but I don't think even by the end of it, the fastest lap I could have done was probably a 12. That's still like 3 seconds off what Adam was doing. Do you know by lap, what was it? By lap 4, he actually had a pit stop in hand. Like, he went into the pits and still came out in front of me. I was like, that's ridiculous. After 4 laps or 5 laps. Just absolutely stupid, uncomfortably quick pace. Oh, mate, no. So what did you do, John? Did you pit at the end of that one, or did you try and carry on? Because ultimately, you don't want to lose the pit stop, and then it knocks you out of sync with everything else, doesn't it? So, but I imagine the time that you'd have lost, with the damage being so high, would have just been not worth it. How's the stream? Is the stream all okay? Just quickly checking. Stream is fine. Good stuff. I'm going to have to try and catch now P14. Come on. It's pushing too hard. Pitted lap 1, off the mediums, crashed my lap 2, trying to press buttons on my phone and forgot about a corner. No! It's just so difficult to close gaps in this combo when everyone's a similar sort of pace. Because where you gain in one corner, you lose in another. So difficult to be consistently quick round here. We got yellow flags, but now there's green flags. Thought it may have meant an opportunity, but such a thing did not come. Right, we've got yellow flag here. We're slowly catching to the back of the pack. The only one that was like close to Adam the whole race was Brian, and I was like, how was he also stupidly quick like that? Rico must have had a good race. He was like 15 seconds off them. Brian finished 4 seconds behind Adam. I just couldn't understand Adam's pace all night, to be honest with you. Even when I was on the soft tyres and he was on the mediums, I was still struggling to gain time to him. I just kept looking at the gap to the leader and just was forever struggling to gain time. It was a tricky combo though, but it was good fun. There he is. Look at this. Must have been burning. We're talking about how raging we are, Adam, that you haven't been disqualified for being too quick. The Max Verstappen effect taking over the British Art Foundation. Turns out Adam is driving the RB19, what just looks like a Group 2 NSX. Oh, 2 people killing each other over there. Oh, Driftwood's binned it as well. All of a sudden this has turned into a half-decent recovery race. That's someone else there dropping down. Must be dropping down to first. You see the way the car snapped. Same as what we had when we tried dropping down to first there. Yeah, slower BOP to give us a chance, definitely. NSX really goes well, yeah. Do you know what it is? I never really, never really rated the NSX. It was always the GTR for me, but then... Are we going to get the space there? I didn't think we were, to be honest. But then we just did, thankfully. Right, it's going to have to be a race now for P11, unfortunately. This is going to be the highlight of our race for this one. Oh, thought he was going to cut back across the track and bin us there. a not so close race to the line for P10. Not going to happen. Haha, yes, I did crash. Took someone out, but as James says, we waited. We did the right thing. We don't mess about. It's a shame not everybody else does that on here. Right, so everyone's saying that the stream was all good there then, yeah? Didn't have any issues, nothing like that? Right, let's go again. We'll do one more and then we'll jump on to a couple of daily race Bs. Dung Beetle, how we doing? It is, mate, isn't it? It's really, really good fun. Really enjoying it. So far, at least, anyways. That last race was a bit of a nightmare, but the races before have been that was the third, not so great. The 2 races before, spot on. I just need to be a little bit quicker, and I might be all right. Totally outbraked myself down the back straight. How I didn't take out the leaders, I don't know. Oh dear. Well, I did outbrake actually into the hairpins in the midsection, and I took out Bias, the Spaniard. We clipped him slightly, and then loads of people went into the back of us, big Constantina, and he ended up spinning around. So we ended up at the back waiting for him, and then he did a couple of more laps and then quit anyways, which was a shame. But somebody else took him out after that as well. So a few laps later, so I think he just thought, to hell with it. Which is always a shame. It's like, oh, I started that bad mood. Right then. Let's just try. Oh, no, too much time lost there. We need to get down to the 204s in this one. What is our lap time going to be? For any new faces that haven't played the game yet, if you guess correctly, all 3 decimal places on what our fastest lap of this qualifying session is. Free t-shirt from the merch store. I should start with that before I explain all the rules. If you want to win free t-shirt from the merch stores, enter now by guessing what our fastest lap of this quali session will be. But yes, get your guesses in. What will our lap time be? Actually, Beetle, on our friends list, you're the one that's just in front of me. Can't remember what your quali time is, but if you can pop it in chat, that's what we'll try and beat. Go, 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 go. Right, we need to improve by pretty much as close to 1 second as we can. VK, how we doing? Hope we're all well. Right, we need to improve as close to a second as we can. 9.5 tenths. We were up by like 3 tenths a minute ago. Where have all those gone? You were going to guess 206.2. Hopefully we can get down to the 204s. Be a bit quicker than that. Fingers crossed. Right, we'll be 7 tenths up on this one, so 2 tenths just shy. Come on. 203 we need to improve by. We've already got the first half tenth here, come on. Up by a tenth. Tenth and a bit. Three tenths up. Let's keep it there, come on. Three tenths, 3 tenths, 3 tenths. Five tenths up. Come on. Come on, let's not throw this away now. I didn't think I would keep the full 5. Just try and cross the line with at least the 3. Let's go. 204.8. Come on, we're getting there. We're getting there. 2 more laps to improve. Come on. What are you saying, James? Treble 6. 4 treble 6 for the t-shirt. How have I gained 2 tenths there in that last sector? Really wasn't expecting to do that. Here we go. Could this be the treble 6? 603. 6:03. Let's get this down to the low 2:04s. Come on, one more lap. Guess is in. What will our lap time be? Tenths down at the moment. 4:44. Come on, go, 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 come on. Not gonna happen. Tell you what, that's the only thing that we're missing in this race, is a pit stop. Right, that's decent. I'm happy with that so far. 2:04. We're still quite a way off the like the top lap times. That's for sure. 2:44 in the world, eh? It's probably the closest I've ever been to like a top 100. But yeah, 2:02s. 2:02, still like 1.8 seconds off the lead, which is pretty bonkers. What do we need for a top 100? Top 100 is still just in the 2:03s. Go find Super GT's time. Oh, there's Rory. 88 in the world. Do we know what Super GT's time is? Oh, P2 here. P2 for this one. Has Super GT set a really fast time or something? Or am I just, or is it, what am I missing there? Right, P2, come on, we're back up to A rated at least anyway. Oh, can't wait to get rid of this cough. Hopefully it's gone by like tomorrow or the next day. Oh, tight top 3. Oh, I didn't even see him in the top 3. Oh, you mean top 3 on this race? poor launch, actually. Come on. Go, 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 go. These two are going to go to the inside. Because it's just got to happen. One of them's going to outbrake, though. Is he? Is he not? Going to go... got blocked a bit there. This guy looking to go around the outside now becomes the inside. I'm going to be able to hang it with just a bit more speed though, thankfully. Hopefully we don't get clipped. Go, 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 go. Right, that's a nice run there. We've got this guy a 10th behind us though. .6 to the lead. 7/10 to P3. I'm already losing them. Someone's gone. No. Right, we walk straight onto the podium with that one then. This isn't Forza Motorsport. Oh my god! We just got that one. I'm quite glad he went off there because I was really struggling to give the space. We both of us made a similar mistake and started running wide there. Right, come on. We're on to the back of P1 now. Which we were right at the start of the race. I just had a crap start. If I actually just had a decent start, it might have been alright. Perfect. Perfect. Come on. Go. 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 Right, that tells me there, the way his car just kicked out, tells me that he's trying to use first gear to slow down. Now, whether he's doing that every time, or whether that was just that time, we'll have to keep a watch and find out. We're going to get through here, though. For now. Has he binned it all together? Oh, he's lost it all together. No. Oh, that is a shame, because we could have had a good race there, I think. Right, relax, settle. Right, just need to try and keep this gap. Five laps of trying not to make a mistake. Not my strong point. Right, the Frenchman in third there, proven to be a very quick driver. Already with a 2:04 0.8. Fastest lap of the race. Right, this guy's right on us now. This is the Frenchman who's really, really quick. He's going to be catching us. And we're going to have to try and battle and defend. 4 laps remaining. Oh, he's going to have it already. Can I just at least cost him some time? Stick on him, stick on him, stick on him. How's he getting out the corner better than me there? How? He's too quick. Haha, tap tap, final turn. Hopefully we can just force a slight mistake. Just try and stay as close as we can on the back of him. Isn't it ironic that we've been following him as close as we can and then we set our fastest lap? That's why it's almost always better to race with people faster than you. Forces you to try and be quicker. Try and keep him within these 5 tenths here, 5-6 tenths that we've got him in. He's already gone to 7 tenths. On the Galaxy Smooth Caramel. Equally not a fan of that one, to be honest with you. I'm sorry, mate. This guy needs to be in a higher lobby. He's way too quick. I thought my lap time was decent, but this guy's ridiculous. A second quicker that lap there now. Wow. Right, definitely messed that one up. Lost a lot of time to him there. 2 tenths lost, 3 tenths, 4 tenths. Come on. Stupid, 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 stupid. Look at the gap this guy's pulled out, man. Ah. Well, we managed to hold on to him for all of about 2 laps. And then he absolutely just broke away there. He must just be having a laugh starting at the back. Having a hell of a time, him. Podium, hopefully. Yeah, I would hope so. I mean, if I messed up a podium from now, then I think we can all be a little bit raging about that. For sure. Craig, how we doing? Hope we're all good. P2 is not too shabby, but we need to see that Frenchman here is rapid quick. On the limit, I started P1 all the way down to P11. He'd be gutted with that. He lost a lot of time when he ran wide. I'm all good, Craig. Well, not all good. We're getting there. Kind of back to normal now, thankfully. Still a little bit short of breath and stuff, like, but getting there. Getting there. Definitely a lot better today. Definitely the best I've been for nearly a week and a half now, so yeah. Not far off, I would say. Right, we take that one then. That guy, we need to see where he started, because that is just stupid quick. Wherever he's started from. Oh, I tell you what, actually, let me just double check, because if Daily Race B starts at 20 past, we'll jump on that. We'll jump on that one. No, we got plenty of time. It's all right. Nope, not the tuning shop. Yeah, we'll do 2 quick races for Daily Race B. Hopefully we can have some good couple of races over there as well. And let me work this one out. Tomorrow we'll be doing ACC again. We'll give that a go. And then there's no... So basically, just to the 31-day stream thing, it's really annoyed me that we missed a couple of days, and then I ended up missed a day, and then I ended up missing a couple of more, which was really, really frustrating, really annoying. And I think I will try that again at some point in the year. I think that'll be worthwhile to give another go, because I really enjoyed that, and we were making sort of doing good progress and getting some nice some new faces in on the streams as well, which was really, really cool. Let's just quickly see where this the Frenchman started here. He literally has started from the back as well. I mean, he's got a fantastic launch. Has he got traction control on here? No, he didn't actually. I don't think so anyway. Hard to tell with the white bonnet. The white hood. A little bit forceful through turn 1, but, you know, needs must. So he started pretty much at the back. I think he was like 14 or 15th. He's up to P10 here. Let's watch this here a minute. Oh, I thought that there was someone crashing into the Frenchman, but it wasn't. It was actually cars behind that I could hear. Right, so he's still all good. Up to P10. Oh, that's a bit questionable, that one, but he's gone for it. Yeah, it does. Avoid the turn 1 chaos. Easier said than done sometimes, isn't it? So at this point here, he's up to P8. Nicely done. He keeps the car pretty well balanced there, I would say. What do we think we should do? Should we do one more Daily Race C? and then do another stream maybe later in the week for daily race, focusing on daily race B, because I want to do plenty of that. It's Group 4 Road Atlanta, so I'm all over that. We're not missing that. Or should we jump on to daily race B now? I'm just thinking, if I watch a couple of decent laps and maybe learn how it's done, could I potentially improve another couple of tenths and maybe get a race win tonight? Or do we go on to daily race B? What do we reckon? First thoughts. Get your guesses in. Not your guesses. Get your votes in, I should say, not your guesses. I'm so used to saying get your guesses in. How has he gained so much time so quickly? Look at this here. Look how much time he gains. Right, this guy loses a lot of time there anyways, so he just flies past him, not a bother. This is where limiter's going to go off, I think. Yeah, he does. James saying ACC. John saying daily race B. It's good go on that. Alright, daily race B it is. I will probably be racing in the 650, I would have thought. Can't see me really racing in anything else for this one. The F-Type. Ooh, the F-Type. Now, the F-Type I definitely will race in. So, we'll do 650. .650, then we'll do the F-Type. Let's go. Because the F-Type's 7 gears as well, so both of these cars for me around here I'll quite enjoy. How do I feel like I get more control and less understeer from a Toyota GT86? What's going on there? Right. Calibrate myself to this car. There we go. Right. Let's go. Favorite car? In general, it is probably, for me, it's the Audi RS7. In terms of looks of a car, the Audi RS7 for me. In terms of like a realistic, achievable car. You know, Audi RS7 for the win. I do like, what's the G, like the Porsche Gran Turismo. Porsche, they're the Panamera. I do quite like that one, but probably still would get the Audi. In terms of actual racing cars on here, one of my absolute favourites is the V12 Vantage, the Aston Martin Vantage. What a car! It's a shame that the balance of power doesn't do it much justice in the dailies. One of my absolute favourite cars to drive and race on here. But yeah, good question. Everyone else, what's everyone's favourite cars? Favourite, like, car, if you could have one as a daily. And then, favourite car for actually racing the dailies. What about you, VK? What's yours? If James says Range Rover Sport, then he's getting blocked. Ah, he said I'm happy with my Range Rover. Blocked. Sorry, I should have muted myself there. That's what happens when James comments about Range Rovers. Really chokes me up, makes me laugh. Oh, the RSR, yeah, the Porsche 911 RSR on here is pretty mega. Excuse me. Oh, I was 2 seconds up on my time there as well. And I've bloody binned it. What a div. Wish this game had my old Pug 405 GTI. To be honest, for the amount of old school cars that they do, I'm surprised that they don't do a couple of those, like, you know, hot hatch classics. We don't really see them, and we should. Right, now the Mazda 3 seems to be a fairly popular car around here as well. Reasonably priced car. I'm quite happy driving that in that race. I thought it was decent. Something different for a daily race C, isn't it? Ah, I remember. It shows you how much Top Gear I watch. But I remember them talking about that car and saying one of the party tricks of the car, and one of the some of the Vectras could do it as well, was they could pull away in 5th gear. Yeah. Oh, I just realised you said long wheelbase van. Right, I take that back. What I was talking about was some of the old school Vauxhalls. Again, I thought that was the car you were talking about there. Yeah, right, the van. Fair enough. I take that back. Although they were doing exactly the same thing. It's talking about the Vectras. What was it that the Vectra replaced something, or was kind of like the step up from something else? But yeah, they were on Top Gear, and they were saying the party trick with this one. It was Clarkson. Whoa, it was Clarkson doing the review. He says the party trick with this is that it will pull away in any gear. Not very often you see Clarkson reviewing a Vauxhall. Oh, it was obvious that was going to happen. Right, might be a few penalties being served on this one. First lap, yeah, let's go. Oh, 2 people have gone off the track as well. He's come back on. How's your rejoin? Luckily it's fine because you're ghosting either way. There's no matching these Mazdas on the straight, but everywhere else the McLaren should be better. Go, go, go. Sorry, buddy. Come on, get in front of me. Lost a load of time there. That was like worse than serving a penalty. Two Mazdas gone off. Oh, it wasn't a Mazda. Don't know what it is, but either way, we can't get around this one. Look at the acceleration that thing's got. In a straight line, look at that. Just breaks away from us like nothing's the matter. There's someone in the Jag. Feel pretty confident through that chicane section, little mini chicane or S's, whatever it is, in the McLaren. Not the best rejoin from Grandpa, no. One of those probably can't be helped, really. I think he's had a bit of a nightmare race, getting caught up with everyone being a bit of a nightmare. Right, well, between me and the BM here, it's going to be a case of who loses the most time. Both of us cut a half-second penalty. I might just be a touch better off, but given the gears of the McLaren. But still not going to be enough. Oh, I'm going to have a penalty there, I think. Oh no, fair enough. Luckily not. Vauxhall Senator, was that the car before the Vectra? That's tremendous, that, John. you did like the opposite of a donut. Oh, unless it was a it wouldn't have been rear wheel drive, that van, would it? Because there's a couple of vans I didn't realise that are actually rear wheel drive. Surely that mustn't have been. I can't see Vauxhall making a rear wheel drive van. There's a couple of the long wheelbases I never realised. What was I watching yesterday? And they said, oh, it was the Strike It Big podcast with Matt Watson from CarWow. And they mentioned something about a van, and he was like, oh, you got that one because it's rear wheel drive? And he was like, yeah, exactly. I was like, I never knew. Who's making vans rear wheel drive? Do you know what I mean? Right, James is saying the Mustang. Let's give the Mustang a go. This is going to be awful, James. Just so you're well aware. I say this all the time about the Mustang, and it ends up being decent. Here it is. Oh, it was rear-wheel drive. There we go. I was going to say that's impressive to manage a 540 spin with a front-wheel drive. With a front-wheel drive van. Unless you were doing an off-the-line in reverse. Well, unfortunately my Nissan van is front wheel drive, so no fun for me. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, Bama. Where were you from again, Bama? Ah. Where were you from? But yeah, all the equivalents, the little Vauxhall, and the Peugeot hotbacks that we're talking about. Yeah, like a Volkswagen Golf GTI. Oh, you are from Alabama, right? I don't think I realised that then. Right, now I got you. I don't know how I didn't realise that. I thought when you said to me, and I was like, "How do I pronounce your name?" and you said, as in Alabama. I didn't realise you actually meant because that's where you're from, and you're named Bama Boy because that's where you're from. Now I'm following. Now I feel like I've got your whole backstory. Now I know what's going on. So yeah. So what cars don't they have over there then? So they've got the Volkswagen. They've got the GTI. Peugeot's not made it to Alabama. Yeah, the Bama bit was one. Yeah, that probably was the giveaway, but just for me, it didn't register. It was almost like it was too obvious. You know what I mean? It was like too obvious, that one. Right. Yeah. What cars don't you have over there? So you won't have the Peugeot. Is a Peugeot a brand over there for you? I feel like I'm learning a lot here about American cars or American car culture. Does Peugeot not exist over there? That's like a French brand. You obviously recognise Peugeot from Gran Turismo, but I'm starting to get the feeling Peugeot didn't make it into America. Well, this is a car you've definitely got over there, the Ford Mustang. Not as popular over here. Well, ironically as well, mentioning Peugeot and Ford, there was a time ago when a lot of the Peugeots, I believe, sort of around the 2005-2006, a lot of them were Ford engines, if anybody knew that. I tell you what, on the subject of vans, not many people's going to appreciate this, but some of you might. Do you realise how gutted, and I'm genuinely talking actually gutted, I was the other day when I'd pretty much settled on the idea that I was going to get a new van, and I was going to get a Toyota, and it was going to be the Toyota Pro Ace, so about like Ford Transit size, like the big Ford Transit size, and I was pretty much set on that, and I was like, right, it was either that or it was the Nissan NV300, which is my current is the NV200. I thought, right, well, if I get the Nissan NV300, and when I looked, the prices for that, for the year that I was getting, was like 22, 23 grand. Or around about 20 anyways. And for just a bit more than that, you could get Toyotas for the same, you know, mileage and whatever. So I was like, well, of a Nissan and a Toyota, you're obviously going to go Toyota. So then I started looking properly into the Toyota vans. And I was going to get the Pro Ace, like I say, so like the Ford Transit equivalent. And I was pretty much set on that. And then I was like, well, maybe if I go closer to brand new, then we're starting to look like 25, 26, 27, 28 grand. And I was like, but it's Toyota, it will literally last me an absolute lifetime. Can't go wrong with Toyota. Toyota vans, they're going to be absolutely spot on. It'll be like driving the Hilux, right? I assumed I was right in thinking that. Then I found out, this is a long story this, because we're a lap and a half into this story now. Then I found out that the Toyota vans are, does anyone want to have a guess at what vans they actually are underneath or inside? A fucking Vauxhall. How gutted do you think I was on a van that I just nearly spent the best part of 30 grand on, to realise I just nearly bought a Vauxhall. And then the Vauxhalls are Citroens, to make it all a little bit worse. How awful. Mazda made the best vans till Ford bought Mazda and stopped making their vans. Oh well. I did look at the Mercs. But then the Mercs, have a guess what they are. Have a guess. Because this will put you off Mercs for quite a while. At least the vans anyway. Have a guess what they are. Bonus points to anybody who can get it. And if you get it correct, then I know you've Googled it. So just make sure that your guesses are incorrect. I will let somebody guess first what the majority of the Mercedes vans are actually based on. Because if you actually were guessing, you wouldn't get it right. Until you Google it. No, not Nissan. But close. Because actually you're kind of half right. So, John Sane wasn't listening. Probably sums up everybody else. They probably switched off about 5 laps ago when I said, guess what van I was looking at getting? Yeah, not the Toyota, although that would be funny. So, underneath the Mercedes vans, when James mentioned the Vito there, underneath that is a Renault. It's pretty much built off a Renault van. Except for, I presume, and I really, really hope, a Mercedes engine, actual Mercedes engine is put in there. Everything else, Renault. Which then is also funny, because half my Nissan is Renault. The battery's Renault, a lot of the electrics is Renault. So, French electrics in a car is obviously the way to go. Explains why my headlights never work. So then, I realised, well actually, if I wanted a Toyota, I might as well just get a Vauxhall, and Vauxhall is pretty much Citroen. Blech. And I was like, no. Then I thought, and then my other option was Mercedes. I thought, well, maybe I'll look at the Mercedes. Then I realised Mercedes is pretty much a Renault, and my Nissan is pretty much a Renault, which means that I've pretty much already got a Mercedes. So I just stuck with the van that I got. So, there we go. There's 12 minutes of your life you're never going to get back while I talked about what vans I was going to buy. Ha! Keeps ranting about how shite the gearbox is in his Merc. There we go. It all makes sense. Now you know. What would have been so funny is if I got to the end of that entire story and all that ranting, and then realised that I'd muted myself by mistake. What, Nissan considered junk over in America? Is it actually? Renault make the crappiest gearboxes in existence. Well, what's funny also is I remember when I first got the Nissan van, and I took it to the garage, a mate of ours, the first thing that he said, he's like, "Oh, you haven't got a Nissan, have you?" I was like, "What's wrong with it? What's wrong with my little Nissan?" I was like, "The Nissan's great. I've just driven it back from London where I picked it up." It's like, "It's absolutely spot on. Not a bother, this van." He was like, first thing he said was, "Oh, chocolate gearboxes in them." And I was like, "No, the gearbox is fine." But genuinely, I have got a lot of problems with the gearbox. So I've later discovered. It's so annoying. Sometimes you like put it into fifth, and then it just doesn't lock into fifth. And then you've got to like try and take it out of gear and start all over again. Reverse is sometimes similar. Oh, that was a bad rejoin from Verstappen. That was poor rejoin, that. Although he's got a nice livery with Def Leppard on, so we'll give him a little nudge. And we'll say, fair play. We are getting past you, good sir. Yes! Oh, wrong gear. Maybe not. We got him in the braking zone, and we nearly lost it on exit. Being 2 gears too high. Never mind. Still a good move though. Don't let the stupidity take the shine off the move. We've got to defend this one now. Hang it around the outside. Yes. Yes. Highlight of the stream, that racing there. That's probably because it's the only bit of racing that we've done, but job's a good one. How did I actually mute myself by mistake there? How did I manage to do that? What a plonker. Oh, someone else has gone. Right, we pretty much made our way up the grid by default. Everybody else binning it. Oh, we still got one more lap to go as well. Get in. Could see that contact coming a mile off there. I put trust that he was actually going to stop. I guess it was Gran Turismo and always guaranteed that he would not. It just takes so much more cornering speed in no matter what car you're in. When you're up against the Mazda, you don't have any worries in the corners when you're up against it. It's just on the straights. There we go. Right, we'll have that one. That rounds out our stream. Not a bad little stream, that one. We had some good races for Daily Race C and a couple of good fun races for Daily Race B there. We'll be back later in the week at some point and we'll focus on Daily Race B. In fact, what we will do is during the gaps of the Nations Cup races on Saturday, because weirdly that was on Saturday and then it's normally on a Wednesday, but they've skipped it and they're doing it on Saturday again. So the that's when we'll do a few Daily Race B entries for sure. There we go. Right, I hope everybody has enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bang on 10 PM for wrapping up. So really appreciate everybody hanging about as always. Apologies, or unfortunately we couldn't do the 31-day stream challenge. Really gutted about that because we got a solid halfway through and then just fell short on a couple of days, and being as ill as I have been, it's put all of my work back as well, which is just, I just wasn't expecting to be so ill and so wiped out, which is yeah, really frustrating and a bit of a shame. But hopefully we can continue with some regular streams and all that kind of thing. Either tomorrow or Wednesday we'll be back for ACC, and we'll do that 1 hour race on the career mode, and then see where we're at after that as well. So hopefully everybody has enjoyed it. Really appreciate everybody jumping in as always. If you haven't done so already, please do hit the like button, and definitely if you haven't done so, please do subscribe to the channel. It goes a long way to supporting such small little channels like this grow. So there we are. Easiest month to do a challenge is February. We might start again in February. But yeah, appreciate it. Hopefully everybody has enjoyed that one and can enjoy the rest of the night. I shall catch you all tomorrow or Wednesday before we're back on Saturday for Nations Cup. So thank you very much. Toodles!